Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are going to go and try and do Daeran's thing here. So we need to get down here to the gates, head on our way. Can't remember if I can teleport or not. Might be just a long walk. So, we're going to take Daeran instead of Sulsul. We're going to have to rearrange our lineup too, because can't have him in the front line. Put his wolf in the front line. Him in the back with Ember. Okay, we cannot teleport, so we're going to have to walk. I don't think my armies can move. Well, Army 5 can move. But I don't have any reason to do anything yet. So, we're just going to go Lost Chapel first, so I can get on my horse. And rearrange our... We need a new lineup with Daeran in the party because he's not going to work quite right. By the way, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up zone. Hit the thumbs up if you really like to see. Go and subscribe. Hit the notify bell to be notified to upload videos and scheduled streams. Thank you for the new subscribers. I've reached to 200, so I have a long way to go to get to 1,000. But
Should I?
Let's get on Kicker. And then I was going to pick a new formation. That was my 2-up. I don't like that for a 2-up. Him up here. Her behind there. Daeran up here. Actually, should have Daeran back here. Lan. Put the Dino. For a 2-up, we're gonna go kind of like that. That'll be our 2-up. And this is gonna be a brand new one here. We're gonna put me and the horse slightly in front. Put Celia here. Dino over here. Wolf out on the flank from Celia. And then we're going to put Ember. He goes over by his Dino. Put him behind Celia. Her behind the wolf. Something like that. I think I'm actually going to have Ember be a step ahead. Like this. Okay. Because she's got reach spells that she's got to cast. And then we'll put everybody together and get us into that formation. Sure that looks kind of the way I want it to be. Yep, that looks good. Daeran has wings too. Lots of people with wings out here. I wonder if there's a way you can get the whole party to have wings except for the animals. That would be hilarious. Oh, one thing I did...
I am a very popular extraplanar hero from another planet. Why doesn't anyone here believe it?
I have Jaharsix. Okay. Sigax. It says randomly provides one additional 1d4 cold fire, acid, or electricity returns on a successful hit with a weapon. So he just adds a little bit of damage, but he's out here. I've got another dragon floating around. I don't know where he is. If he actually shows up on the map. Yeah. There he is. So we've got Gahars. You can play with this dragon. So I got all sorts of animals running around. Alright, let's go back in here. Get on our way down to... We have a very long way to walk, so we're going to have to rest. Which Which way was the stuff I had to go to? It's down this way. No? No, I've been to those. I need to go further south, right? Yeah, I got a long way to go because I have to get all the way to there. So we'll have ourselves travel to here. We'll rest somewhere in between here. Let's save the teleport. Somewhere in here should be a rest stop. Yep, there it is. And then I have to... Celia is going to do that. She's Cressata. Daeran. I guess we just have Daeran help with the food. We've got everything else covered. Take some abyssal corruption. There's nothing I can do about that.
Just looking at you pains me, Ember. Why don't I do something about your appearance? What do you say to a bath, some new clothes, and a comb for that hair?
Thank you, but I like the way I look. Why don't I do something to your appearance? How about I use soot to blacken your hair? It will be great.
Good. It's going to be interesting byplay because I haven't had those two in a party. I don't think ever. Maybe I don't think I've ever had them together. All right, let's just keep going. Almost where we need to be. Keep going this way. My armies move. I can do some army movement. I was going to do some shenanigans here. This wants to join up with that army. Was it Crusader Army 2 is that one? Crusader Army 4. Oh, this has got to move out to here. Yeah, because it's more of those things. So it's going to go join up here. Okay. Exit there. What's the other? Oh, he was going to... He's already swapped out. Okay. Excuse me. So, she's got this. Still not sure about these. I'm going to have her just go back here and get to 0 movement points. And I was thinking I was going to have her go clear out the fort behind Pelluros Falls. What's the fort behind Pelluros Falls? It's a strength 8 demon army. So I thought I'd have her go take care of this one, because that would free up pathways out to here, to this stuff. There's an electrical prison there, and Mustafason's laboratory, which is someplace we do need to get to. So that's what I'm going to have her do. She's just going to go push in some of these guys. Don't think it helps her much, but doesn't hurt. All right. And my banners are still all green. If this banner goes yellow, I'll have Crusader Army 5 do that. Crusader Army 5. 2. I was going to have him move. He needs to go back so that when we finally do get... What's this army? She's there. Okay, he's way the heck out here. So he needs to move... I need to send him back to Canabras, or to Dren. That way he can pick up whatever shows up here. Okay. And what's going on in my crusade? See, I got more Heaven's Warriors. Okay. Enchanting Voice. One of the units ran into a monster with 100 female heads. They were singing sweet voices, and the singing was putting both Crusaders and demons to sleep. One Death Knight slew the creature, but even death did not silence the heads. The soldiers cut off one of them, gagged it, and brought it to Dresden. What should be done with this head? Sell it! 8,000 finance points. Use it against the demons. The most experienced general gains the demonic lullaby. What does that do? Puts target unit to sleep for 3 rounds. That's cute. Use it for healing. 1 level to reduction of losses, but I don't think any of my generals have that. Check my generals. Let's check my generals here. I don't think they have reduction of losses, do we? Oh, we have reduction of losses. So everybody could get 1 more of that. But I almost think giving this guy the ability to put a unit to sleep would be just hilarious. Don't you? So most experienced general would get that. That'd be him. Everybody could get +1 on reduction. 8,000 finance points or this. I like this. So let's give my most experienced guys. He's got a new ability. Decrees. More Heaven's Warriors. Oh, what was that other one? What was this? Nest Cleanup. Another decree is being enacted for this stat. What do I have going? Oh, Outpost. Oh, let's just build more Heaven's Warriors. They're worthwhile. That's the army. Thinking the economy. To clean up. I got a couple rank ups, but I'm going to hold off on the rank ups until I get further along. So I think that's it. I'm not going to do that. Got a bunch of relics that I just don't think that they matter. They don't seem to do much for me, except make something I can sell. Alright, where are we at? We're here. Now we could go to Greystone Rock, or we could just head straight out to this place. I think I want to do Daeran's first, right? Now, if I go... Does it go here? Go here. Don't have anybody that's going into... Okay, let's go do Daeran Trap for the other. See if this is a good idea. Let's do a quick save. Just in case this is not a good idea. Maybe we're not leveled up enough to do this. I don't know. We'll try this. I want to enter this location. I hope I have a chance to buff before I have to suddenly go into this. Usually they let you buff before biggies like this, but you never know. Okay, I can buff. Alright, first
Here we
off,
go again.
get on my horse. Put the horse out here. Daeran,
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
you do have extend to do... What's this one? Oh, that's the Rod of Mysticism, yes. So we're going to do remove fear on everybody. We have lots of animals this time around. So, Daeran.
I welcome your company.
Do I need to do... I probably need to do his spells, don't I? Because I have never done his spells. Alright, second level spells. He has lots of spells here. Oh, he can do a bark skin on himself. I don't think it'll help, but... Third level spells. Let's get over here. Neutralize poison. Resist energy. Searing light. A summon. I think I'd rather have the summon over there. Well, just keep him in the order that he gets him. Poison. I think he actually has a poison spell. Spiked Pit. The most important things. Death Ward. Cure Critical. Restoration. Protection from energy. Freedom of movements. Dismissal. Oh, for Daeran, I gave him the Ring of Earth. So that he'd have some interesting spells. Breath of Life. Other summons. Raise Dead. K-Fangs. And Flame Strike. Elemental Assessor. Heal. We might have to use the Elemental Assessor on this thing since I have no idea what it is. Primal Regression. True Seeing Communal, which is important, and Acid Fog is from the ring. It's some interesting spells. Greater Restoration. Serious Wounds. Creeping Doom. Another monster summoning. Waves of Ecstasy. And Causatic Eruption. If he ends up being all by himself and surrounded, he can do that. Do some major damage to people. Level 8, he's got a summons. Heal Mass, like after the battle. Cure Critical Wounds. Animal Shapes. And the little Rift of Ruin. It's 9th level spell. Monster Summoning. This. Now his first level spells. Okay, I want to put his abilities on bar 10. So I just put his first level spells in here. Get rid of everything else. I've taken to just doing the bars at the bottom rather than anything at the top. You know, over to the side there. And then in level 10 we do that. I want to check his abilities. Yeah, so we want to make sure we have the two things here. He has an Asmare, so we can turn on a light. He has Glitter Dust. His wings! He does have point blank shots. I guess I should put it out here. He'll never charge. He might coup de grace, but he doesn't. Not really. Maybe a Treat Affliction. Alright. And some other 0 level spells. You can put out his Light. Resistance. Virtue. Guidance. Stabilize. And a Divine Zap. Okay. So he's got a bunch of stuff that he can do. Alright, back to what he's supposed to be doing. Let's cast that. He needs to cast one of these. And then we have to do some inventory shenanigans, just like we do with everybody else. And then he's going to start. All right. 1, 2,
3.
So he's gonna do 6. And we'll go back and do our shenanigans. So yeah, I gave him this Ring of Earth, which gives him Spiked Skin, Stone Skin, Spiked Pit, Stone Skin, Acid Pit, Acid Fog, Cosmetic Eruption, and Clashing Rocks. So he's got some extra spells that he can throw out there. And I gave him these because if he casts 7 level or higher, he gets 20 temporary hit points. He's got Strength and Dexterity, mostly because of Dexterity. This was to give him +5 on Knowledge Arcania and use Magic Device, because the armor they don't stack. They're both 6s. This is because of the Ring of the Holy Aura thing. Kind of negates this, but it's kind of there in case he doesn't. You know, if he's by himself or outside of range. He's got the Summoning Tankard and the book, but it doesn't seem that the book can be turned on. So, I don't know. Can he turn this on? See, it doesn't want to let me turn it on. It says it's usable, but I can't seem to make it work, so I think it's broken. And I had this damn thing on. Stupid. I'm so stupid. Alright, Ember, you're going to cast 3. So I got to put this on you. And then you're
Sodia's restless. I wonder why.
3 of these to here.
Daeran.
And on his
You call?
she is going to cast Magic Fang on the wolf. And on him. And she's going to Feather Step us all. Okay, the animals are pretty much done. She needs to cast Bark Skin on herself. And then these 2 things.
Always be ready.
She does a Bark Skin.
No reason to pause.
She's going to do an armor. She turns on that. And she's going to sort up.
What's going on here?
I'm going to sort up. That should be everybody buffed up as best as we can get buffed up. Unless I want to put up some protections from energy. I don't know. Am I going to run into energy? I don't know what it's going to do to me.
Is that a trap?
Oh, I found something. Oh. Bunch of stuff. Keen dagger. No big deal. Oh, he's over here. Alright, well, we're just gonna check out everything else first. Tour. Then we'll go talk to my Inquisitor. There's the Inquisitor. There's Hawkblade. Oh, these must be extra Inquisitors. Okay. So here we are. So we're at Hawkblade. Tor plays his role perfectly. Stands before an improvised place of execution, formidable and emotionless, the living embodiment of escapable retribution. Commander, I'm glad to see that you held up your end of the deal. The Vendivian Inquisition thanks you. We will take custody of the criminal now. Daeran, it's hard to read anything on Daeran's face. My, what a curious installation. Count Arendelle, the Mendev Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cults, orchestrating the murders of several of this country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplices in Canabras and a range of other places. I, Litor Hawkblade, Inquisitor and Exterminator of the demonic blight by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence, death by fire. With the permission of the Commander, we will begin. Starts to glance at you, seemingly lost for words. Did you really think I would agree to tolerate you forever? Miserable excuse for a man that you are. Enjoy watching you roast the steak. Don't disappoint me now. Scream as loud as you can. Ha! I don't really like any of these statements, but I'm supposed to play along. Bluff. bluff. 648 stars. Visitor who seems to be listening to something only he can sense gives you a subtle nod. It appears everything is going as planned. The rest of your companions exchange bewildered glances, but keep watching without a word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Daeran seems shaken by your words. He looks away for a moment, then asks with feigned glee, "Burning at the stake? A trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. What interests me most is what your role is in all of this, Dren608." Obviously trying his best to mask his emotions, his voice betrays him a slight waver as if he cannot believe what is happening. I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition and asked them to investigate you. Like a fool, you followed me. Yet all the while I knew I would soon throw you to the church's slavering hounds. Keep bluffing. Another 120 experience points. Expresses undisguised approval. He shifts his stance, readying himself to fight. Daeran parts his lips to say something, but then presses them into a thin line, restraining himself. It is good that we have finally had an honest conversation. I have always appreciated honesty in people. He stares at you, expecting as if asking your permission to continue. I keep bluffing. Circle of ruins starts to faintly glow at his feet. Whereas never taking his eyes off your face, and only when you are about to finish does he finally break. With a shudder, he averts his eyes, avoiding looking at anyone. His voice sounds hoarse. So this is how it ends. I suppose I deserve this, don't I? If you walk through life without showing any compassion or gratitude to anyone, it is highly unreasonable to expect someone to show compassion toward you. Sorry, I have neither the time nor the strength to continue this conversation any longer. Do what you have to do, Dren608, and I must warn you, there is someone who may be severely displeased by your attempt to kill me. Someone dangerous. Prepare yourself. Yes, we know. Palpable shift in surroundings. Everything seems to tremble like in the moment before a thunderstorm. There are no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder. The sensation of some malicious presence, enraged and bewildered, rings through the air. That's what we wanted. Wait a minute, Commander, it's coming right into our trap. Scream of a dozen voices sounds soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares to life.
I won't let you hurt
There
my
it
friends.
is. Whatever it is. I don't want to know what it is, do I? 560 hit points.
I
It's
will
undead.
resist.
It's flat-footed. It has true seeing on, piercing rays. We'll have to turn on true seeing probably. I don't know that I can do that from Daeran because he's... Oh, I should have done that before we started. I am so stupid. I wonder if I have a scroll. Song of Discord, Soul Reaver, weird. Wail of the Banshee, weird. This is going to be nasty. Okay. Aru, you get 6 shots. See if you can hit it. It's an armor class of 42.
Prepare yourself.
Did something. Shout. Fortitude saves. Okay, we had a lot of religion checks fail there because Daeran's our religion guy. He's not in this. For me, I am sorted up. What is my ability to attack? A 31 to a 42. I need 11. Can I charge it? These charges, I do maximum amount of damage. We did 200 and some odd points of damage. Now it went up by him. A sudden silence falls off the battle. It is accompanied by a sensation of sinking into deep water, slowly and inevitably. It goes further and further away. The darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head. Not voices, images, ideas. Deal. The blackness seems to extend its hand, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal. Let go of us. An agonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, but you feel it as your own. Reward. You get reward. Power. Away, we will go away. The old door is closing. We will step back. A picture of Darian's severed head, dripping with blood, appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. What are you? Darian's images crashes on your mind. They cannot be described by any language you know. You can only sense the general shape of them, the direction of them. Space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over, hunger. What do you want? Secret, keep the secret. Door, close the door. Desperate desire to break free from the trap escapes through your mind. I don't know if he's gonna kill Daeran, but die. Death, freedom, death. Death, freedom, freedom, death.
Yet another obstacle.
Did it regenerate? Did it regenerate? Well, now it won't tell me what it is. Yeah, it regenerated. Dang it. Alright, land. Perfect shot. Extra shot. Pick your
You
7
crossed
shot.
the wrong mongrel.
Ember, can you get angry? Can you get angry from where you're standing? So, can you get angry from where you're standing? Get angry at him. Shouldn't be reduced. What does he have on?
Desna, guide my hand.
Should not be reduced. She got through his spell resistance. Hit him. What's he got up? Let's see anything that he could have on. Corporal? Is that what it is? Okay. Alright, Aru? Do some more damage to him,
Make
please.
your peace.
I don't think I can actually charge him, can I? No, because he's up. So all I have to do is go in and wail on him. He's on armor class 40. I need 9s.
I got this.
So we took him down. Yay. Now what? Daeran wraps his arms around himself and clutching at his shoulders with a slightly crazed look in his eyes. He surveys the area, his gaze never resting on anything particular. His lips moves, but no sound comes out. Last the Count says, "It's over." I hope it is. The commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity and then to lure it into a trap. I assume now you understand the real reason behind everything we put you through, Count. I am especially proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor's speech. I like you, sir, not so ruthless Inquisitor. 'Tis a real shame that I shall have to kill you. What are you talking about? Well, Daeran is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marveling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. Either that, or the Inquisition will grip me by the throat and finally execute me, unless they decide to lock me up in some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison. Remains calm, despite the heavy toll of combat and threat to his life. Count, you are without a doubt guilty of being in contact with a vile entity from beyond, and of concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other, whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It's my duty to pass our case to the Inquisition Tribunal, but I am certain that the judges will take into consideration your youth and the extreme circumstances on which you first encountered the entity, and they will treat you with leniency. Seriously doubt that the death sentence will even be raised as a possibility. But, Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle? What? What does that have to do with... You can, I am positive of it. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you do not gain your power by choice. You do not choose your destiny. You are simply chosen. The other, whatever it was, chose you. You became its gateway and thus acquired your power. Now it is dead. This power still remains with you. This means that the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator. Hence, you count are an open road to the unknown, where these horrible head-collecting entities come from. You remain a threat, and this means that there's a high probability the tribe will decide to send you to a closed asylum where you will remain under the church's supervision for the rest of your life. Do I get a say in this? Your achievements are great, Commander. Perhaps the Mendovingo's tribunal will listen to your arguments, but I can't promise anything. Must be another way to resolve this. Another way? I'm afraid there is no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is that the tribunal's verdict, no matter what it will be, will most probably not be carried out as long as an active hostilities continue in the crusade. After that, they're over. They will have to step in. There is another way. You can kill me right here and now. Then waves his hand and rubs his eyes tiredly. I'm not joking, and I'm not being overdramatic. I am not going to that damn tribunal, and I'm not going to take to any damned asylum. This life, so-called life, they have prepared for me is everything I have hated with a little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I never even want to try. I would much prefer to take one final breath as a free man than to live decades more with a noose around my neck. I agree with you there. For someone like him, death really would be better than what awaits him after the tribunal. I'm gonna have to attack Lightor to save Daeran? I don't want to make this kind of decision. You have anything to say about the gateway and all the other things Lightor is talking about? Of all those assembled here, I may know the least about these creatures and what they were trying to do to me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut, otherwise the next severed head would be my own. So I said nothing. I have been saying nothing for 10 long years. Well, they used me to come and go from this world as they pleased. Oh, and I don't know how it works. I don't know if there's some road inside me or where it may lead. And we're at 37 minutes, and I don't know what to do. I can agree to hand Daeran over to the Acquisition Tribunal. Find the tribunal it is. Attack Lightor. I can't accept what you plan to do to Daeran. I don't want to go up against the Inquisition, do I? Although I could probably kill Lightor without batting an eye. Or I could kill Daeran. Which I don't really want to do either. I cannot accept what you're going to plan to do to Daeran. I don't know. They won't tell me whether it's good, evil, or whatever. I don't want to kill him. Do I? He's blood to the queen. It's not your choice to pick. It's hers. Oh, as much as I really don't like Daeran that much, I can't. I'll be going against the Inquisition. Then again, I really don't like the Inquisition. Oh man. I didn't know I was going to have to make this kind of choice. I thought this was going to be waited until I got back to Dresden. Daeran's related to the queen. I can't let you just take him and kill him. I guess. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to go after Lightor. I do believe that was the most significant thing anyone has ever done for me. Isn't that touching? And now, if you'll allow me, I intend to fight back as hard as I can. Keep you from lawlessly murdering me. Goddess, Lightor Hucklick takes his final stand. 34,560. It's not going to matter, Lightor. You aren't going to last. Bye.
Damn you!
Take him out.
I will resist.
Much as I hated to do it, I just couldn't see myself turning on a... So I'm in trouble with the Inquisition, but I really don't care because I really don't like their Inquisition anyway. It's the infamous Spanish Inquisition all over again. Can I get up here? Can't get up here. Alright, well, sorry, Lightor. But that was necessary. They're gonna get me in trouble. Let's check the journal. So I've done everything. There.
It's an odd word. Freedom. Because it is the greatest treasure, second only to life itself, which many fail to appreciate, sadly. People are so eager to shackle themselves, sacrificing their freedom, and they don't even realize it. Well, so be it. I am free now, and I, for one, do know how to appreciate my freedom.
We just killed a man for your sake.
Oh, yes. And I even feel something approaching regret. This Inquisitor didn't seem such a dreadful hypocrite, unlike the others of his kind. He died for his beliefs. Such is life. The genuinely righteous always die first. But he knew the risks. I doubt I would ever be willing to sacrifice everything I am for the sake of a stranger. Let's postpone this conversation till we are back at camp or somewhere else safe. Apologies, but I'm too exhausted now to talk about it. First, I need to convince myself that it's all over.
Okay.
I rarely say things like this. I have never said anything like this to anyone before, to be precise. But I am amazed by everything you have done for me. I'm not sure I deserved it, but still, I am very grateful.
Well, the reason why I did it is because you are related to the Queen. And I don't think the Inquisition has a right to be pronouncing things out in the wilderness without the Queen's desires to be known. Because she's tied to Iomade as much as any Inquisition jerk. So, alright, out we go. I'm gonna put, I should have put a cut in there. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, I'll put a cut in here. If you like to see the thumbs up button, you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell. Be notified when I upload videos and scheduled streams. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.